Hey everyone, I'd like to welcome you to episode 3 of the Anthony LaRocca Show. This is your host, Anthony LaRocca, where we experience daily interviews with the world's most successful online business leaders. On today's show, we're going to be discussing The Wolf of Facebook, which was created by Pedro Lopes. And I had the opportunity to sit down with him to talk about that. Let's jump into the interview. On today's episode, we have Pedro Lopes here. It's great to have you here, Pedro. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Anthony, man. It's great to be here, man. Pleasure's all mine, man.
Yeah, we've chatted a few times, and these days, I know the word on the street is you're the big expert on Facebook, and everyone should know how to make money on Facebook these days. It's the norm. There's like 1 billion people a day using it, so why not make some money from it? But like you and I, we didn't start making money with Facebook, right? It was a struggle, and I always find that when people are watching these episodes, they like to learn about who is on the show, and this is your first time on, so why don't you tell our audience, and I'd be interested too, because I know just the bare minimum of what you're doing down in Florida and how you got to where you are today with Facebook.
All right. Well, basically, my story I think is probably really similar to most people's stories. I started out. To be honest with you, I can kind of remember the exact first product that I invested in. It was actually called Google Sniper by a gentleman by the name of George Brown. Mm-hmm. I was actually watching, I was into MLM, I was into network marketing, and I was watching a YouTube video on how to actually recruit and, how to, recruit online. And somebody left in the comments section, like a little comment saying, click this to make money. I clicked it. It was George Brown's Google Sniper. I bought it. I dug into it, not gonna lie, I didn't make any money, but right. That was my first real, online experience. And from there, I ended up spending a lot of money like most people did. I ended up making a crazy decision I invested $5,000 on somebody to create a product for me. To me, that was a big lesson to me. I learned right then and there is that, you really have to be a marketer here, and you really have to be a people person. You got to go meet people. And even if you have the money and get people to do the work for you, the push button thing just doesn't cut it, So once I learned that lesson, I invested into some mentors, into some coaches, and basically it got me to where I'm at right now. I'm a full-blown product creator. I'm actually very intrigued by Facebook. I think Facebook is an awesome way to make money, to promote products, and here I am. It's been a great experience and a very, very humbling experience, if I'm honest.
Awesome. So one thing that I understand, because I've been there too, is we all went through the struggle, and you went on Google somehow to type make money, and Google Sniper popped up. George Brown probably is on an island right now because of our investments, and we were tricked, right? We were tricked, and but I would say, compared to some people I've talked to, that's a very inexpensive lesson. A lot of people don't stop there. They buy the Google Sniper 2.0, and they go to the event and this and that and this and that. So I think you saw earlier on than some people that it's just not the way to go. So I'm assuming with Facebook now, you were kind of a user first before you saw the light bulb come up that you should be making some money. Is that correct? Or did you start making money with it right away?
No, I was definitely a user first. Once I got deeper and deeper into the internet marketing industry, well, even with the network marketing industry, I started seeing the promotion side of it. In network marketing, they would always stress, promote your lifestyle. Yep. It's kind of the same with, internet marketing. And I became less of a consumer of Facebook and more of a user of his benefits of how to promote yourself. It still drives me insane nowadays that I have friends that tell me they just want, I want to delete my Facebook. It's intruding in my privacy, and I just kind of laugh at them and say, you have no idea how much money you could be making off this thing,
Exactly, and also you see, oh, I'm deleting my Facebook, and about 2 weeks later, they're back.
Yeah, I
And
call it internet suicide.
that's right. I call it internet crack because it is, it's an addiction. I'm sure
Yeah.
at later points in psychology textbooks, they're going to be talking about internet addiction if they don't already. You
Yeah.
never know. Which is, as marketers though, you need to take advantage of that. Not taking advantage of the addiction part, but just knowing from a broad point of view that people are always coming back to Facebook. So if you ever see a little dip in the, activity, there's always new people coming in and there's always people coming back, right? So
Definitely.
it's one of those things that's really interesting because you get to see people's lives like never before, right? Like I can
Hmm.
see what you're doing down in Florida. I can see as much as you want to show me, right?
Exactly.
So I find that you need to know your audience, right? You need to know who is it you're trying to sell to, and what are you trying to sell to them, right?
Hmm.
So I usually find that everyone goes through that phase where you go through that party lifestyle, and then eventually you realize, oh, I think there's some pictures in there that I need to remove
Yeah.
to polish up my image, and by doing so, you kind of attract more quality
Hmm.
type of leads and an audience and people that kind of want what you have and have what you want, a little bit of both. So that's cool.
Yep.
Um, so what I'd like to talk about now, which is a very interesting name, is the Wolf of Facebook. And I'm assuming you're playing off the Wolf of Wall Street
Yeah.
brand, which is great because I love that movie
Yeah. Me
and
too.
it did really well. So why not kind of blend them together? I find with products, it's all about the cover image, right? It's about the name that stands out. If you put a Wolf of Facebook on a business and marketing shelf at Indigo or Chapters, it's going to stand out compared to, how to make money on Facebook book. I mean, there's 1,000 of those, right? So,
Hmm.
kudos on the name. I think it's, going to grab a lot of attention. Let's talk about that. How did you think of it? What is it? And, what can people expect by picking up a copy and reading it?
All right. Well, basically, what I wanted to do when I was creating this product is I wanted to put basically as much value as I could inside the product. I mean, I couldn't really honestly call it the Wolf of Facebook if it was just some gimmicky trick that will probably expire in about a month. Once I
Mhm.
guess Facebook changes its algorithm or whatever. So what I wanted to do, I actually ended up doing a lot of research and I ended up learning a lot while I was creating this product because I just wanted to pack it with information. So basically what it is kind of like a hybrid product. What it does is I give you a way, like a triple fire way to make money and to get leads on Facebook, basically via ClickBank offers, CPA offers, and also lead generation. And basically, I mean, several ways to do it that way. I have really you'll find I mean, I got some really nice targeting methods to actually grow your list and make that work. But also, what I included in this product is a way to build what I like to call your Facebook empire,
Mm,
basically through your fan pages, which is I basically dedicated almost like another section of the product just to doing that. I got, I have paid methods of doing it, inexpensive paid methods, sorry, and also free methods of doing it because I think it's important to build something long term. You
right.
can't really call something the wolf of Facebook if it's only gonna make you like $50 one week and then nothing else ever again. So basically that was the idea.
Good. Now, you mentioned there's a few different monetization ways. Now, people that are going to pick up this book are probably going to fall into two categories. One, they got a lot of money for ads, or two, they don't. So, on average, for the inexpensive way of doing it, how much is it going to cost someone? Like, what's the range of what you think, someone should spend a day or a month on ads to get this going?
To be honest with you, Anthony, I'm seeing success where at least results to where I kind of can gauge where I'm going with the ad next. with just spending a couple bucks a day, to be honest with you.
Wow.
And what I do is basically I gauge the ads, I see how they doing. I don't dedicate a ton of money, so you're not going to lose money on failed campaigns. And I'm not going to lie to anybody here. You're going to have failed
Oh
campaigns, so
yeah.
not everything is perfect.
Mhm.
So what I want to tell people is that you don't have to break the bank on and just testing and then giving up. You can. I mean, what I'm doing at the same time while I'm making money with these offers and actually putting ads for these offers, I'm actually building fan pages as well. So what happens is you're testing what you're gonna do. You're not spending a lot of money. If you're doing a buck a day, you might spend 20 bucks on testing at most.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, you're also going to be building an audience just by default from your testing. By testing, you build an audience. So really, it's a win-win. Even if there's a lose in there, it's still a win.
I gotcha. So we find you throw some money at some test ads, you find a winning ad. What mainly are you selling? Is it like ClickBank products? Is it instant affiliate offers? Like, what's kind of the avenue people are going down to make money with this, to get a
Well,
return?
Well, basically, it's going to depend a lot on the market you pick and your niche. So what I do is I have a section of the report just dedicated to doing that research. And basically, what you're going to do is you're going to pick, ClickBank offers and CPA offers that kind of have a niche in common.
Right.
So, and what I do is I teach you how to set up your funnel to where if you don't sell one, you'll sell the other. And at the worst case scenario, you have a lead to which you'll be able to sell to later. So it really, it really depends on the niche you tackle. And really, this really works for just about any niche. Because basically it's Facebook, what aren't people doing on Facebook?
Exactly. So with I guess the bonus module, the Facebook Empire, overall, do you give like an example campaign and you kind of break it all down, or like how does that work inside the book?
With the Facebook Empire, basically what I do is I show ways to actually I focus mostly on building the audience to get because basically you're gonna get yourself to the point to where you're gonna just have organic uh, virality. That's a word. But I mean, I teach you actually how to post and how to look for posts that are going to create that viral aspect in your page. That's gonna get interaction. That's gonna it's going to get people to click, which is very important for you. And basically, I teach you how to become a brand on Facebook, and like the wolf of Facebook. So what you're doing is you're creating a name for yourself, and you're creating obviously a Facebook empire. And we're just going to come to the point to where you're just going to be posting like you do every day on Facebook with your personal account, but you're going to be doing it with your fan page,
Gotcha.
and you're gonna get interaction, and people are gonna love you, and you're gonna make sales just by posting. That's the end goal of Wolf of Facebook.
Great. I love it. I think that to have somewhere other than a personal account to be able to grow, and like you said, share, get
Mhm.
likes, get free organic traffic is the ultimate goal here. Is incredible. And let's talk about when is this going to launch? How much is it going to cost? And are there any products involved in like a funnel?
Well, Anthony, this is going to be launching on the 18th of November. I believe that's a Tuesday. I'm just kind of blanking out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a Tuesday. Yep, at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Basically, what it is, it's going to be $4 to begin with. It's going to be on a dime sale, so it's one of those things that the faster you get to it, the less you pay. So you want to act quickly because it's going to be going up. I imagine actually, especially in the beginning, that price is going to shoot up. So you want to get there first. Also, what I'm offering with the product is an option, what we call a one-time offer to actually go do an over-the-shoulder training. I mean, there's a bunch of bonuses as well. I'm offering a bunch of my other, a couple of them other WSOs and other bonuses. But the important thing is the over-the-shoulder training because I know there's a lot of people, including myself, that are visual learners. They kind of have to see it done to believe it. And what I do also, I mean, I teach how to set up your funnel, how to set up your squeeze pages. And one thing that I actually included that I think is important is actually how to work the Power Editor and how to do what's called a dark post. I mean, a lot of people, I'd say even some Facebook experts are terrified of the Power Editor because it's, it's I'm not gonna lie, it's riddled with errors and it's kind of glitchy. So
Right.
people are, I say they're kind of scared to use it, never mind even teach how to use it. And the funny thing, the neat thing is that while I'm teaching in my video, I kind of mess up a little bit. And I kind of, so what I was gonna do is I was gonna delete that video and shoot it again, but I wanted to show people that, I'm a human being, I make mistakes, and if I can do this and I'm, messing up, and if anybody can do this, and, don't fear the Power Editor.
Exactly. Don't have the fear of the Power Editor. It
Yeah.
can be intimidating.
Yep.
So that's awesome, Pedro. So we got $4 on the front end,
Uh,
and the OTO,
$9 on the OTO. Yes.
nine
Sorry about
bucks on
that.
the OTO. Great. All launching on the 18th, Tuesday at
Yes.
11. Awesome.
Yes.
Well, we want everyone to be there. I highly recommend this product. Like yourself, I'm going to throw in a bunch of bonuses. I'm going to have about 5 for people to access. All they're going to have to do is below this video, there's going to be my own buy button that's going to link to your sales page when you go live. Any last parting words for people who maybe either be on the fence about Facebook or the real reason why they want to be purchasing Wolf of Wall Street off you next week?
The only thing I can really say is that people, take a step back and think like really the power of Facebook. I've seen a lot of people getting frustrated with it. It's changing here and there, and I mean, I want them to know that I'm committed to this Facebook thing, and not only with the Wolf of Facebook, I actually have my own private Facebook group that I'm inviting people who buy the product to join. And what I'm also doing is every day I'm thinking of other things that I could train about. So I'm going to be emailing the subscribers and the buyers of Wolf of Facebook trainings on new things, new ways to make money that I've already set up. So even though Facebook is always changing, I mean, you can always change with it, and as long as you're ahead of the game, you can make money with it. So really take a look at Wolf of Facebook. I'm sure you're going to absolutely love it, and I'm also thank you, Anthony, for having me in the show, man. I'm glad to be here.
Oh yeah, not a problem. For under $15, how could you go wrong, right? Facebook group
Yeah.
access, training, a PDF, and your real live case studies. So I highly recommend everyone pick this up. Pedro, thank you for your time. I know you're always whipping up new awesome products, so I'd love to have you back on the show later in the future. All the best, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Anthony.
See ya. Bye bye.